Well, as we continue on throughout the rest of tonight, getting into our Friday, we are still going to be looking at the chance for some foggy conditions, and even still, at least a little bit of drizzle out there, probably even a few more showers as we're going past midnight tonight, and even a better chance, it does look like, for some rain as we're going towards tomorrow night, getting into the beginning of the weekend. So the numbers are just going to be warm enough. It does look like for us to stay mostly rain. However, ending out 2024, going into 2025, the colder air does look to return as we're getting into January. As of right now, you still do have a few dense fog advisories, mainly for some of our southern communities. That does include areas right there near Osceola County, Clare County, Mecosta County, as well as Isabella County, at least till midnight tonight. And I would not be surprised if we do add a few more of these counties, at least to the list, or at least a few more counties to the list, I should say, as we go past midnight tonight. We'll keep you posted on that. But even still, visibility as we're getting you out the door for tomorrow morning, especially where you do see some of the yellows, those oranges on the map, reduced numbers. So take it easy out there on the roadways. If you encounter some of that fog, always use your low beam headlights instead of your high beams. Let's talk areas across the country. Our next storm system that gives us the next chance for some rain way down to the south right now near Texas, Louisiana, where they're actually seeing some severe storms from this system. We're not talking about severe weather. It's just going to be some rain for us, but we're going to tap into some Gulf moisture from that system. So some decent rainfall chances, at least for this time of year. We'll have to keep that in mind. Potentially, we could even talk about a little bit of minor flooding too. So we'll have to watch that for you with still a little bit of that melting snowpack out there. Here you go for the rest of the evening past midnight tonight. Still mainly some light showers, some pockets of drizzle. Even your areas into the higher terrain could even talk about a little bit of a mix as we go into the early overnight period. But there you go. Friday morning, even getting into the afternoon hours, your lunch hour Friday afternoon, still some more rain chances out there. Could talk about maybe a brief break. This is going to be dinner time, 5 to 6 o'clock as we get into the day on Friday before the next round of some decent rainfall, widespread rain. This is going to be late Friday night. And then again, getting into early Saturday morning, I think that's going to be the overall best chance for all of northern Michigan, at least to see some rain out there. But later into Saturday afternoon, spotty chances. I think, again, we're going to get a little bit more dry time the later we're getting into the day on Saturday. So that's still going to be a trend we will be watching, but still with the ground a little bit more frozen this time of year and adding on probably at least another half an inch of rain on top of a melting snowpack. Low-lying spots, you could talk about at least some minor flooding. Not a bad idea to make sure your sub pumps are in good working order over the next few days. Let's get your numbers out there right now. Mount Pleasant, we'll have to check that sensor. Probably not working too well. A little bit warmer than that. Pickford, that looks a little bit better. Your current number currently sits right now at 33 degrees. And Cadillac, same deal, is still in the mid-30s, so just above the freezing mark as we're going into the evening hours. And I think that's where we'll pretty much stay for a lot of us past midnight tonight. There's a look at the numbers. A lot of us into eastern upper tip of the mitt, right there back into the mid-30s. Same deal as we take you into western lower for the overnight period tonight. Kalkaska 35, Lake City, we got you near 34 getting past the midnight hour tonight. Fairly common range, mid-30s even going into eastern lower past midnight tonight. Mile back near 34, Alpena back near 36 as we get you right there into a Friday morning. Last but not least, central lower, some low to mid-30s here. We're very, very close to the freezing mark. Still take it easy again on the roads, not only with the fog, elevated surfaces. Can't completely rule out a slick spot. There's a look at the numbers as we go into the day tomorrow. Upper 30s, if not even still some low 40s. So we are going to be warm enough to support that rain, at least getting into the beginning of the weekend. There it is, Katie, into the next 7 days. A rainy, soggy weekend, a drier start to next Monday. And then there comes the colder air as we get into the brand new year, 2025, bringing back some lake effect snow chances.